Finding ways to pass the time comes naturally to the young. But for some, time stands still. Payman is 16 years old. She never imagined replacing her childhood home in Syria for a tent. She arrived to Kargos camp in northern Iraq with her family in August last year. She cried when she first saw the camp. She still struggles to cope.
ما بحب هالكلمة هي، يعني مجرد بسمعها بنزعج. اللاجئ يعني إنسان بلا وطن، يعني بيعيش بلاد غريبة عن بلاده، يعني مو مثل بلاده بيعيش لاجئ يعني أو بالمخيم أو هيك شيء. ما بحب هالكلمة أبدا وما بفكر فيها حتى.
Payman writes to forget. She writes about Syria and about the struggle of women in the region. Visiting the camp this week was best-selling author and UNHCR Goodwill Ambassador Khaled Husseini.
Hello. Very nice to meet you. Assalamu alaikum.
When he heard about the young writer, he asked to visit.
So many of my own people had to leave, and my own family cannot go back to Afghanistan because of war. And so I feel kind of a personal closeness to people in the same situation. When I go back to the US, I'm going to write about what's going on with all the people who came from Syria.
Once a top student, Payman hasn't gone to school since leaving Syria. It's something she finds hard to bear.
You know, sometimes people don't understand in the West, you know, where I live. A lot of children don't understand the value of education because they have it.
في منطقة كردستان بزغ فجر تاريخ مشرق خط حروفه رجل قل مسيله بين الرجال.
Payman read to Khalid an essay she wrote about Kurdish mythical legend.
هناك ملك طاغية ومستبد يدعى الضحاك يظلم الناس ويعاملهم معاملة سيئة.
And you know, just writing is something that you do because you can't imagine not doing it. And so I get a feeling that you are writing because it's in your heart.
This is Husseini's first trip to see Syrian refugees fleeing the 3-year-old conflict.
For kids, and then there's also
This is a huge humanitarian crisis, and I think it's important that the whole world be aware of it and that it's all of our responsibility to do something about it. But I think it's important to tell the stories because people don't connect necessarily with statistics and metrics and numbers, but they do connect more with human stories. And even a brief visit to this camp and just sitting down with a few people has made this situation so much more understandable and intimate for me.
Over 2.5 million Syrians are now refugees in the region. Around 12,000 live in this camp alone, one of 7 scattered across northern Iraq. Payman says meeting Husseini inspires her to keep writing. That is what she will hold on to see her through these difficult times.